Hey guys, Rosie here. Thanks to my returning subscriber. A warm welcome to my new subscriber. Today we are making this two-piece set. The sleeve has a slant at the hem. It's a basic skirt. Top has a slant at the front and at the down. Good for nursing mom. It can also be worn on plain trouser no. So let's get started. The first thing I'll be doing is to make my skirt. This is my skirt. I cut my normal skirt measurements here. For my back side, I added my zipper allowance. And for the hem of the skirt, I'll be turning it with my lining. So this is, I added, for my zipper allowance, I added 1.5 inches. This is the down of my skirt. I'll be turning it by 1 inches. So when I want to cut my lining, I'll reduce it by 1 inches. That's it for the skirt. The top is a basic top. I measure my bust measurement 10, my waist measurement 16, and the full length of the gown I used 24. With my allowance I used 25. On my waistline I marked my nipple to nipple points, then I added my darts. So that's it. On the side of my top, I will slant it up by 2 inches so that it will have a curved shape. When I want to sew it, it will come out nice. I added my allowance on the shoulder side, and this is me. I'm cutting it out. Neck, I'll be using 3 by 1 for the back, and for the front, I'll be using 3 by 3. So guys, don't forget to like, subscribe, and drop your comment on my comment section. Help my channel to grow. I'm also on TikTok, Rosie Wears, Facebook, Rosie Wears, Instagram, Rosie Wears, where you can follow us and support our channel. Thank you guys. So let's continue. You can, on your dart side, you can slant it and just cut the darts. But for me, I'll just use my chalk on everything so that it will be easy for me when I'm sewing. So the next thing for me is to cut the slant at the hem of the top. I'll come down my waistline by 1 inches, and I will also use 1 inches. You know, my backside I place it up and I measure 1 inches, and on my neckline, you know, I use 3 inches neck. From that 3 inches, I'll measure 5 again, and I'll rule it out like that. So that's what I did for my front side. This is me trying to cut it out. I cut out the 3 inches neck, and from the 3 inches I measured 5, and on my hem I used 1 inch for the slant. So I'll go ahead and I will cut it out, and I'll also cut my lining. I'll reduce my lining by 1 inch. Guys, you can use your main fabric as your front lining as well, but I don't have much fabric. I'll be using lining, so I'll cut my lining, and this is the cutting. You see that I've used my chalk to mark my darts, so that when I want to sew, I'll just be sewing straight. I don't want any issues. You know, you can do just like that, and you can also use your scissors to slant out the darts, but I won't be doing that. This is what I did. So I'll go ahead and I will join my lining with my fabric, and I'll show you guys the outcome. Guys, you can also decide not to put darts, but I will be putting that. I prefer using darts on my fabric, so I'll be putting that. This is my sleeve. It's going to be a 3/4 sleeve. I'm using 18 inches. With my allowance I use 19 inches, and it's going to be in form of A-shaped sleeve. I'll slant the downside by 1.5. I hope you understand. I'll come up by 1.5, then the downside I'll just use 1. So I will join my front and my back. This is it. After I've joined my lining, I'll be using a strap on my waistline as well. So I will join my front and my back. I'm just trying to explain, to demonstrate what I'll be doing. So I'll go to my sewing machine now and I'll do that. This is for my skirt. I already joined the lining of the skirt. I've put my dart, but I'll be putting my band later. This is it. I'll join it at both sides. I'll join my zip, I'll join the downside, and I'll put my band. This is it. I've joined the 2 fronts together. You can see the front, you can see the slant, the 5 inches on the upper side of the slant. You can see that it came out really beautiful, and the downside that I used 1 inches. Look at the way it is. I love the outcome. This is how it's going to look, and that's the upper side of the slant. It came out really nice, guys. So the next thing is for me to add my strap at the waist, and this is my sleeve. You know, I slanted it at that mid side, and you can see the outcome. I just use a small plain fabric to turn it because of the slant. So this is, I will now place it on my fabric and I'll join it like this. If you've watched up to this moment, don't forget to subscribe, help my channel to grow. Thank you. So I will join everything together. After joining everything, I will also join my skirt. I will put it in place, and guys, we have a beautiful 2-piece. Thank you for joining me today. I hope you learned 1 or 2 things. I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.